I'm Larry Hefner with Four Seasons Equipment out of Dallas, Texas. We're down here in Hyco. This is Mark Bogart with Ranch King Blinds. He's one of my customers. He's bought several pieces of equipment from me. Mark, why don't you explain about your business, what you do, and why you needed the Hyundais here at this property?
Well, at this property here, we actually have a business where we manufacture blinds and feeders and cabins, but what I love to mess with is big equipment and do big jobs like this. I purchased this ranch back in 2015, and we've always wanted some lakes. So instead of us hiring somebody, I taught myself how to, do certain projects. And so we've just acquired more and more equipment, and we've built some really nice lakes, roads, and now with our other business, cabins, we're taking that to a different level where we're making roads for people at their cabins, ponds, pad sites. We're putting in all their utilities. So the equipment is a must. We have to have some of this equipment, but we chose Hyundai just because I had another Hyundai just like this one that had 9,000 hours on it. And I mean, it served us really good. We didn't have many issues with it. It was just a good piece of equipment. And so that's the reason we got a 380, we got a 160, and both machines have been really good and done good for us. The goals for this property is just to bring friends, dealers, people we do business with. I want other people to be able to enjoy this property. That's my main goal, is for people that don't get to see something like this, is I want to bring them here and let them see something or be a part of it. And they can go fishing, they can go hunting, they can go hiking, and that's what we enjoy.
Mark, we've noticed that when we came on your property, we saw some very different types of deer and exotic animals. What types do you raise here?
So what we really work on the most is our whitetail. But we do have quite a few axis, black buck, and we also have some mouflon. So, and we're growing them herds. We got tons of whitetail, but the other exotics we're trying to grow. So we'll probably introduce some more down the road, but you got to be careful, is you don't want to introduce too many exotics and still keep your whitetail going.
When you first started this project on this lake, what were the biggest challenges you had while you were developing this?
The biggest challenge, I think, on this lake was we had a lot of groundwater. And so we had to put our core in, but we had to pump that groundwater out and keep it, a dry area, but then still be able to work our clay in 6-inch lifts. And so that's the most important thing about your dam, is your core, so you can keep it from not leaking. And so our biggest challenge was when we would dig down in there, we had a sand layer, and that water was just pouring in, so we had to be pumping that out as fast as it was coming in.
It's amazing what you've done out here, and I understand you had your whole family working here.
Me and Cliff and about 4 kids built that lake with, and my dad. I got to say my dad was here every day. So that's a pretty big challenge for just a few people.
Let me ask you something about the Hyundai. I know you had the older model, the 380.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've got the newer model 380. What better changes do you see on this one compared to your last one?
Well, on this 380, the performance is really good. We got a 60-inch bucket. We got a 60-inch bucket on this machine, and we've put 600 hours on this machine since whenever I bought this back in June.
Yes, in June.
And we just had a couple of the O-rings is the only problem we've had this. But far as power, it's pretty good on fuel. Fuel efficiency is really good. It does have lots of room in the cab. The AC works good. I mean, it's a very comfortable cab. The Hyundai's, it's up there with all of them. I mean, it's a great machine. I mean, as far as an operator, it's a very nice machine to operate.
Okay.
It's quick. It's got plenty of power. Yeah, I mean, it's a great machine.
How would you rate Four Seasons as a parts and service company compared to other ones you've dealt with in the past?
You know, the service, I mean, we've had a couple of issues, but the service was good.
Okay.
I mean, they was out here promptly getting it fixed. Whereas most other companies, you're gonna spend a little while getting the service. But no, the service has been very good.
So, you know, a lot of people have, you know, they're new deer blinds, and, you know, you see a lot of different brand names and everything out there on deer blinds. What makes Ranch King?
Okay, the difference between our stuff is we're more of a higher end. We've put a lot of effort into our blinds. I started that back in 2003, and the first blind I did, I designed on a floor and didn't have much of a shop, but it was a nicer blind. And so what we have created is like the Cadillac of hunting blinds. And we produce a blind that will last someone a lifetime, you know, and however nice they want it. We got blinds that range from 2,000 to 100,000. We have a standard. We do a lot of high quality stuff, and it's no difference in the Hyundai. You know, the equipment from Hyundai, it's a very high quality product, and the service has been excellent. So the sales guy even's okay. But the quality of the equipment is really there.
How about, let me ask you one more question. How about the financing and the final agreement on the product that we sold to you from Four Seasons? How do you think that went?
I think it was very smooth. I mean, the transaction was really smooth, which I think you made it, you know, made it easy. But no, the buying the machine, getting the machine here, the warranty work we've had done, the service, everything's been smooth.
Great, great. Well, Mark, I appreciate your time and looking forward to doing more business.
All right, you too, Larry.
Thank you.